breaking news. Authorities are naming a suspect now in the New York City bombing and putting new momentum into what was already a fast-moving investigation. Now, this is the suspect's photo, close-up, just released this morning. The FBI says this man is wanted for questioning in that bombing caught on surveillance video in Manhattan's Chelsea neighborhood on Saturday night. New reports this morning link him to a new blast just hours ago. Now, that's the blast and the reaction that was caught on camera in Elizabeth, New Jersey. The suspect is from that city, and the FBI is confirming a number of improvised explosive devices were found in a backpack. One blew up when a robot was disarming it. Reuters and NBC News are both quoting different intelligence and security sources as linking the suspect to this morning's blast. So let's begin in New York in our bureau there where Stephen D'Souza is. He's been covering this since the bomb went off in Chelsea on Saturday night. The new developments, so many this morning, Stephen, a suspect identified, a confirmation, New Jersey and New York are linked. Let's go through the latest information.
Yeah, it's really about tying this all together, and that's what investigators have been trying to do since Saturday night. And as they watched surveillance video, they reportedly saw the same individual in two locations at the site of the Chelsea bombing, as well as 4 blocks away where a pressure cooker-like device was found. And now, based on reports this morning, it's believed that the individual that the wanted poster has been sent out for, this Ahmed Kamrahami, is that person. And so police are searching for him to question him in relation to the bombings, saying that he is armed and dangerous, a 28-year-old U.S. citizen of Afghan descent, and he is from Elizabeth, New Jersey, where, as you show there, the FBI is on scene this morning, raiding a number of buildings. They have been on scene since early this morning, looking for this individual, looking for evidence. This all comes as the mayor of New York is out there trying to quell fears and trying to bring some clarity to the investigation. This is very fast moving, and he's trying to dispel the notion that this could be part of a larger plot, saying there still needs to be more information done. Here's New York Mayor Bill de Blasio.
We need the facts to be able to piece all this together and define, was it an individual? Was it more than one individual? Do these different incidents relate? I think we're going to know a lot more in the course of today. Things are moving very quickly. New
York's Governor Andrew Cuomo, though, is going a bit further, saying that while it is still early in the investigation, there are some conclusions that can be drawn, and he's not afraid to call this terrorism. Here's Andrew Cuomo.
The investigation is now targeting certain individuals who might suggest that this did have a foreign connection. Let's put it that way.
Now, what's interesting, and there's a subtext here, is that the mayor and the governor don't quite get along, which is why we're not seeing a coordinated message, Heather, from officials right now. But very, very much a fast-moving investigation, lots of details emerging minute by minute this morning.
From the governor over the weekend, Stephen, as you mentioned, very, very careful to say that he didn't believe there were any international terrorism connections, but walking that back this morning to say there may well be. And what we're just seeing now, Reuters is reporting, Stephen, as you talk to us, that quoting 2 U.S. officials as saying they believe there are more people involved in this New York bomb plot. So not just the suspect, more people involved, again, according to this Reuters report, quoting 2 U.S. officials. And as they seek to tie this all together, as you put it, all of this coming just hours after what we've seen in New Jersey. We've been keeping an eye there on the investigation as it's unfolded, executing the search warrant in that apartment above a fried chicken restaurant. Tie that to New Jersey then for us, Steve.
That's right. So last night around 8:30, 2 men were at the train station in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and they noticed a backpack with pipes and wires sticking out. They reported it immediately, and as a police bomb disposal robot was attempting to determine what was inside, what devices were inside, it was attempting to cut a wire. One of the 5 devices inside exploded. There, you hear it there, and luckily there were no injuries, but this is just the latest of the bombings that's been taking place. Earlier on Saturday, there was a 5K marathon set to take place in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, and this was involving Marine Corps and veterans, and a pipe bomb went off in a garbage can along the route. It went off before the race started. The race was actually delayed, and so what the governor is saying, what the early indications he seems to say from the investigation is that all of these possibly are linked, and that they're linked to this individual that they are looking for, as well as now from these new reports, possibly more people. We do know that also last night a car was pulled over, a vehicle stop on a bridge in New York, and 5 individuals were taken in for questioning. No new information on that just yet, but very much an ongoing investigation here, and a lot of moving parts, a lot of different aspects here that investigators are looking at.